Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Parkitect. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today I am much happier with how this whole area is looking. I think it just generally looks a whole lot, well, cleaner and more pleasant, and I like the straighter lines rather than all the sort of jagged lines that we had here before. I do realize, though, I completely forgot about a thing that I downloaded, one of the mods that we have here that would have actually made the various jagged lines that we had kind of completely fine, which is this thing here, and I just want to close this right here. I could have put that in, basically, and actually maybe I couldn't have. What is that? It's a path cover. I'm trying to find, there's supposed to be, these are supposed to be quite like sort of in line with paths, but it actually doesn't look like they are. They look a bit weird. That's very strange. Can I cover a path with that and have it still be used? Is my question. Is that what I'm sort of supposed to do with these? Like, yeah, that does still get walked on. So maybe I'm supposed to use these as pathways. No, because they can go anywhere. That's really strange. I don't really know what these are. They're really bloody weird. But I mean, they're cool. They're just really bloody weird. I thought they were just supposed to be paths, you know? That's kind of what I thought they were, but apparently the mod thinks otherwise. So fair enough. I can't actually have the curved paths that I thought I could have. But that said, this area, I think, is in some serious need of a roller coaster, and I would quite like to put a roller coaster in here. Maybe going up over the mountains and stuff like that. I think that could be kind of cool. And I'm actually going to use the roller coaster that was added in Alpha 6, which is the inverted coaster. Because, well, we might as well. So, we'll begin here. And we'll build forward to there. And that seems like a nice big station. I realize I've made a terrible mistake because it's going to be a nightmare to get that to have an actual entrance and exit. So that was, yeah, whoops. That was a bit of a mistake. Let's just undo that. And we'll push it to just over here instead. So do just that, and we are now doing track. So, obviously, we're going to want a bit of a lift for this, so it's going to start going up pretty friggin' high, so up we go. And let's get some serious distance on this, let's get some serious height and all that. We'll go up to about 10 there, and we can't really go that much higher. We could go to there. I think it might be worth going to that height, just because we'll take a little bit of a turn like this, and then we're going to turn off the lift, so we've got that, and then if we go straight on straight down, we're going to get a proper decline going there. Let's actually see just how far we can go with this. That's actually got no supports in that entire section. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's take it back a little bit and see if we can get a support just there, and we'll go straight down with this, and then I want to try and flatten it out a little bit, and then suddenly shoot back up with it, if at all possible. Doesn't seem like that's going to be possible, though, so we're going to have to bring this back and go down like that, and then back up with it. Can I maybe do a bit of a corkscrew that way? I mean, I could, but it seems like I'd maybe want to go a little bit bigger with that. So something like that, and then perhaps... Oh, that's interesting. Sort of doing a big corkscrew down into the mountain and then out of the mountain. That's potentially life-threatening. I like it. Okay, let's maybe bring this back a little bit so it sort of lines up that way. That's going to be a very tight corner, though. Maybe we want to take it that way instead. So it sort of comes up and twists and around. And yeah, that's, again, potentially life-threatening, but that's to be expected. So it does that. And then I want it to, I guess, sort of not do that again. I want it to actually turn, and maybe turn a little bit less steep than that. Can we get it to go down while it's turning? We cannot. Okay. Can I then find a way to line this up? Because this is going to be a little bit tricky. Maybe this... It would be really nice if I could get this to go down whilst turning. That would be just fab. But unfortunately, that's apparently not an option. So, what we'll do is we will take a turn like this. I can't go down while I'm doing this. That's stupidly annoying. Okay, this is actually proving to be kind of interesting. So build like that, and then build like... I can't actually do... Okay, this is annoying me a little bit. This needs to go flat, and then needs to turn... Okay, you know what? Let's just slightly redesign this last bit. Okay, the roller coaster is done. This is the first test of it, and we're just going to sort of skip over this a little bit, because this is just the climbing part. But here we go. We are approaching the top. It's pretty bloody high up. I'm not a fan of this. It goes around like so, and then we have the drop, which is actually pretty bloody high. Good lord. This, I don't know if this is actually going to work, but there's also no sound, which is a little bit... Oh my god. That actually works. My god, that actually worked. Holy hell. I did not think that would. And can it make it back to the station? It can. I made a pretty cool roller coaster. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm legitimately quite happy with that. The price is going to be like, it's like $3 to get on there. Let's open it up, I think. And let's also do, I'm going to do 2 different trains. Let me just turn it off again. I want to do 2 trains on this. Actually, you know what? We'll do 3, and we're going to wait for them to be at least half full before they go out. There's 3 different trains. So, hopefully that'll get some good use. It's not a huge coaster, but I kind of like that it uses the mountain. I am a fan of that, and it's just... Inverted coaster has just broken. Okay. Okay, fun fact, you can rename it. We're going to go with Mountaineer for this one. I didn't want to ride the bloody thing. Okay, so Mountaineer. I don't think that's... Is that how you... Hold on, let's find out. Is that how you spell mount... Oh, wait, no. Never mind, I'm not going to bother tabbing out because I realize it's going to mess with the recording. It's fine. Inverted coaster has apparently broken. Is it? Yeah, it's still broken. It'd be really great if it wasn't. Because I kind of just got... Oh my god, there's a lot of people in that train. Can I just say that I love this little setup that we have going here? I really do. Also, I think there's a lot of people currently stuck on that platform. Yeah. There's an awful lot of people stuck on that platform. I should probably fix that, huh? I don't know how they got stuck on that platform. But there's a bunch of people stuck on that platform. There we go, they're all off of that now, which is fantastic news. Is this working yet? No, it's still broken. It'd be really great if we could fix that. Are you gonna... You're wandering around. Perfect. Anyone gonna actually fix it, though? Because we kind of need someone to do that. Workmen, mechanics. I realize I don't have that many mechanics. I should probably get a few more of those guys. There we go. A bunch more mechanics have been hired. I really should do the whole zoning thing, shouldn't I? That is a thing I should probably look into and assign people to specific zones. I think I will set this space over here as a zone then, so it's sort of, you know, it's covered by at least someone. So let's do that. Let's expand this zone just a little bit, out towards the fence and down that way a little bit as well, and then out to there, and then just out that way a little bit. So what the hell is that? That's zone 1. In that case, let me go to my staff. Let me click on this janitor, and you're going to be... oh, it's a janitor. Okay, well, yeah, I'll put a couple of janitors in different zones. Even if it's only a couple of them, specifically assigned there. As for mechanics, I'm going to put a mechanic in zone 1. And I'll put this mechanic in zone 1 as well. And workmen I will assign to some zones like so. And I'll assign some security to zone 1 as well. Just so we always have some people there, because it is a bit of a problem that that this is broken. It is open again though, which is fantastic news. It'd be really great to see someone use it. And I realize these guys are all walking around needing to pee. I didn't put any bathrooms over here. Oh, we need to fix that. Okay. Bathrooms for this area, I suppose, can go... This is probably a good place here. I'm actually going to do 4 of them in this one little space. Just because it means there's plenty of them. It means that people can get to them nice and easily. And, you know, it's just a consistent look for the space. It also means I can put some fences on either side of them and continue the look with the iron fences that I quite enjoy. There we go, and there we go. And we can also do some... Are those the benches I'm using? No, those are the benches I'm using. We can do some benches there and there. And do some benches there and there. Lovely! That's not too bad. I quite enjoy that look. Let's just go ahead and grab some iron fences again for around here. And for around here. And for... Come on. Work with me here. There you go. And then just a one just there. And I guess I'll put them around this sort of queue area. There we go. And get one just there and there. And that's not so bad, really. That's kind of nice. I like that. I'm actually going to put a path in there as well. Totally going to put a path there, because I can put a bunch of chairs along that bit and a bunch of just different things. So let me get some benches for those bits, and then let me put a bunch of benches just along here as well. And then we'll get some trash bins there as well. I could probably put some benches along there too, which wouldn't hurt too much. There we go. Okay, that makes that area pretty useful for all concerned, and hopefully we'll see a lot of people going to the bat. There we go. Alright, that's what I want to see. Anyone queuing up to use Mountaineer? It really doesn't look like it, which is a bit of a shame. You know, it's a nice enough roller coaster. I like it. You know, I do like it. It's simple. Don't get me wrong. It's, oh my god, my frame rate. It's very simple. You know, it's just up, down, sort of around into the mountain, and then, you know, down underground and all that. I get that it's not anything complex, but you know, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it, and I'll tell you what, I actually fancy making a food court. Now that I just noticed over here, like, we have these food courts, they look all nice, we have these paths here. This area is not quite the same. I want to make a food court. I do, I definitely want to make a food court, so let's make a food court of some description. So we're going to do this and this. We're going to have these come around here, and go like this. So that's basically going to be the space for our food court. Obviously, we're going to have the same kind of middle that we always do. Okay, this is fine. This is good. Let's do the fences first. Let's get those out of the way. Because I realize I don't think, have I ever built a food court? I think I did actually build the original food court outside of a time lapse, didn't I? I don't think I did that one in a time lapse. So, you know, this one I shall. Oh god, I've got a worker going around there looking a bit miserable. Damn, I should probably do something about that. People have been commenting saying that the best way to deal with the miserable workers is to basically create staff pathways that have benches on them. Because then what you do is you basically make a rest area that only they can use. So I may look into doing that. Especially looking at this guy, that's probably worth doing. In fact, yeah, I think I may have to do that. Though I kind of want to create a staff area that's maybe sort of hidden away. I kind of like that idea. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to make a sort of staff room looking thing. Not a staff room, but a space that the staff can go to. That is sort of enclosed, a little bit out of the way. It's right underneath this roller coaster, so it's not going to be quiet, but you know, it's a nice little space they can go to, and they'll be able to sit down in here and have a bit of a rest. So we'll see if this actually works as well. I don't know that it will. It's entirely possible this will just not work at all. But I'm definitely curious. Definitely curious indeed. There we go. So there's a bunch of staff paths. Not a terrible looking area. Let's do the most comfortable looking bench that we have, which is probably, let's not do that. Probably the bones bench. We do have the log bench. Isn't terrible. But I think we'll go with just the regular bench that we've been using for this area. So just something like this for the staff to nicely enjoy. And that seems nice. I quite like that. Do we have a... We don't actually have a low wooden fence. That's a little bit annoying. Okay. Well, we'll do the iron one just around the middle bit. And then I'd like to do some plants in there. So we'll do some... We'll do some green plants, I think. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll do some sort of orange plants in here again as we do. There we go. Alright, that's an area that the staff will hopefully wind up using. I don't know that they will. I'm just curious to see. I also think I may enclose it in trees a little bit more just to hide it. Because that is just a very... the wood is a very strong color and it sort of just stands out very clearly. So I may just pop a bunch of trees around here to sort of just hide it a little bit. You know, just blend it into the terrain a tiny bit. And this location is already occupied. Okay. Well, there we go. Even that's a little bit better. You know, even that's kind of nicer. I like that. Okay, so we do actually have people on the ride here, which is kind of cool. That's always nice to see. Also, almost 300 people are in the park right now, which is really cool. So, can we see this ride go ahead? There it goes. Okay, that's kind of cool. There it goes. The first people. How many customers is that? That is exactly 14. Okay, that's 14 people on the ride. Let's join them, because why the hell not? And it is silent, though. I don't like that. I think that must just be the fact that it's this was added in Alpha 6. I don't think this has sound yet, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. Also, looking down, I realize I need to finish the food court. And I would have an ample opportunity to throw up on the food court if I really wanted to. There we go, going underground again. Going around upside down and twisting and all that stuff. Looping underground here. And back up to the station we go. Beautiful. That's definitely good. That is definitely good. What did they think of it then? What were the general thoughts on the ride? It was awesome. Good. They all enjoyed it. That's exactly what I want. I want them to enjoy it. Okay, let's go ahead and get the food court done then. Let's see what we can do here, because obviously we're gonna want some benches. So let me do not quite like that, because that one's gonna be going away. We'll do benches there and there, there and there, there and there. And I don't actually think we're gonna need all that many trash cans in here now that I think about it. Because really there's a lot of trash cans just about the place, so we're probably okay with just benches in there. And rather than just a regular food court, I think we'll do just everything on the list. So we start with balloons and bubble tea, and then burgers, and then we want candy, Chinese food, and cotton candy, and then hot dogs and hot drinks, ice cream, and mini donuts, which I would really love right now. We want some popcorn and some pretzels, some snow cones and some soft drinks, some souvenirs, some umbrellas, and a vending machine. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I want. I realize, I'm duplicating some of the stuff that's over here already, but it's a proper little food court. It's a proper little food court. Let's go ahead and get the fences up that we do. Get a fence up there and there. Get the fence up behind these guys as well. And of course on the sides too. And around this way, and the sides again. And these... Oh, I actually realized I blocked that path off. That's not a good thing. Let's just get rid of you. And we are pretty much good on the new food court, which is nice. I like it. And I think I'm going to just bring a little bit of color to the area by using some more flowers in here, rather than what I'd usually do, which is trees. Now I realize using orange is a bad idea because the floor is already orange. So we'll go for, I think, a blue. Yeah. I think the blue works. And I may actually do the same I'm going to do the same in there as well. Plus the roller coaster's overhead, so I don't know that I'll actually be able to put the tree in there. Let's find out. Oh, I actually can put trees in there. You know what? Just because of tradition, I will actually just put the trees in there, and they're all just going to be the same because I'm a little bit lazy too. There we go. That's actually, that's not so bad. I like it. That's just another food court, and that's all it really needs to be. And people are stuck on the platform again. For God's sake, why? Why do you get stuck in the platform so easily? I can just ban people from the park? Interesting. I mean, I really don't want to have to go through and pick all these guys off of the bloody track again myself, but apparently I don't have a choice. I'll tell you what might be a good idea here, actually, is, if I go ahead and get rid of the old sort of food buildings that we have there, and put a pathway there, it might make it possible for these guys to unstick themselves, because this is just kind of annoying that they keep getting stuck here, because that's a lot of people. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people by the looks of it, maybe 16 people that are stuck on this track out of 269 currently in the park. So we kind of want to try and avoid this thing. And it's entirely possible it's happening just because the buildings right next to this platform are things that they can't pass through. So I think it might be worth just getting rid of these. That was a trade. So get rid of those. And basically put a path in there. So I'm going to get rid of these as well. Like so. And I guess get rid of these fences too. And I shall move you as well. There we go. And can I move you guys? I can actually move these guys. And you're too tired to work, apparently. That's good to know. Well, that's just great. You're shopkeepers and you're all too tired to work. Why do they not just move then? Why do these guys not go on break? That seems a little bit strange. Whatever the case, let's just go ahead and sort this area a little bit by putting a regular path there, there, and there. Okay, and then I want to get rid of that and that. And I want to do, I guess, just some fences around this area. So hopefully, my thinking is that this might help keep people from getting stuck. At least I really hope it does, because I don't want to have to keep freeing those guys every time they get stuck. It's kind of annoying, and it's really not something I want to have to do. So hopefully I won't have to. I mean, I know it's pre-alpha 6, you know, it's not a completed game, but it would be really nice if I didn't have to get those guys unstuck every time. So here's hoping this strategy works. Let's do a small fur in there and another one just there. There we go. Okay, so we'll see if that works. It might not. Honestly, I really don't know that I even want to find out at this point. But I will say, I'm quite enjoying this roller coaster. It does look like our staff are using the kind of little staff room thing we have over here. We do have, interestingly enough, a bunch of crates here. I'm not quite sure why those have been left out there. That's very strange indeed. I guess those have been dropped by the staff that were taking those to the old, the old shops. So that seems fair. Are you guys shopkeepers? Yeah, you are. Okay. That's interesting. Well, the staff are taking all of the supplies to the new shops, which is brilliant news, and someone has already gotten stuck on the platform. It seems that transport rides just do not want to work properly. Is anyone stuck on this platform? Yeah, there's people stuck on this platform. You know, even though it's annoying as hell that people get stuck on the transport rides, and it looks like it's because they're just walking through there onto it, to be honest. Yeah, that guy just walked from that path onto it. So the better idea... I don't actually know why they would do that. That's very strange. They walk straight through the path from here. Like, this guy might end up doing it if he decides to take a left at any point. But yeah, that person just did it too. They just walked straight onto the platform. And I don't know why they do it. That's kind of peculiar. That's kind of peculiar indeed. Well, there's not entirely too much I can do about that, to be honest. It's, I assume, a bug that will hopefully be fixed fairly soon, because I really like using the transport rides, and I don't want to have to not use the transport rides because of this bug. I may just put a path from one side of the park to the other until that's fixed, but I would really like to keep using my transport rides regardless, because they're just nice, you know? It's nice that I kind of like the idea that to get to this side of the park you have to take the little train that goes around. Also, let's just take a moment to look at my park from above. I'm really happy with this. It's more like 2 parks, really. And I think I'm more of a fan of the first zone we have here than the second, but the second isn't quite finished yet, you know? There's a lot of work still needs to be done in the second zone. And the music is bugging out to hell, or is that just my headset? No, that is the game. Okay. That's interesting. Whatever the case, though, I think we are getting towards the point where we're going to be filling out the rest of the map. Well, we might. I'm not entirely sure if I'll bother filling out the rest of the map. I think we'll have a couple more episodes of Parkitect before I sort of call it a bit of an end on this initial season, I suppose, because there isn't really all that much. At this point, I think I have placed every ride that there is. I don't think there's anything I haven't actually put down. Twister, I think I have placed all of these. I don't think I've actually placed Topple Tire, so fair enough. We haven't placed everything, but I think that is actually the last thing to place at this point. Obviously, you know, I haven't used all of the roller coasters, and something I would like to do, as I've said before, is bring a wooden coaster sort of through the haunted house zone and the pirate zone. And I obviously haven't used the suspended monorail, but they kind of do the same thing anyway. But I suppose that will do us for today. I am very happy with how the entire place is coming along. I'm very happy that we have a new roller coaster. And I'm very happy that this area is looking better than it was. I also enjoy the details on this mountain. So, with that in mind, folks, thank you kindly for watching. This has been Parkitect. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!